welcome back. It's been a really long time since I filmed a makeup tutorial for you guys, so I'm really excited to do one. And I'm back in New York, so I have this nice wrinkled sheet backdrop for you guys. I got the Urban Decay Alice palette in the mail, and honestly, I think that this is one of the best palettes that they've ever produced. So I wanted to do something cool with this palette today. It has such awesome colors. I don't know, I just love the way that it looks. And the colors are super, super pigmented. That is one swipe. Seriously, I'm so impressed with these colors. So to conserve time, I already did my eyebrows and primed my lids with Benefit Air Patrol. I feel like you guys have seen me do that a million and one times, so I did that off camera. I'm just going to prime my face with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, and this is really good to rehydrate your skin and stuff like that, but I wouldn't recommend to use it as a setting spray. I don't think its job is to do that, but it's really good for kind of waking up the skin and refreshing it. So I'm gonna zoom you guys on in and we're gonna get started. So picking up the Alice palette, I'm going to be taking the color Looking Glass and a Reflection, these two, and I'm going to be combining them to put them on the lid for a transition color. And I'm using my Morphe E27 brush, and we're just going back and forth with windshield wiper motions. I kind of want to create a cut crease because I haven't done one in such a long time. So I'm taking the color Chessboard, and I'm just going to be outlining where I want that cut crease to be. And I'm using the Morphe E11 brush. And I also have a discount code with Morphe. It's NICOL in all caps at the checkout, and that'll get you 10% off their entire website. And I'm also taking the Morphe M514, and I'm just kind of buffing that all out to make sure it's seamlessly blended. Next, I'm going to be taking the color Lily, which is super, super pretty. It's really iridescent-y. I'm going to hold it up for you guys so you can see. I'm obsessed with that. And I'm just going to pack this onto the whole lid. And I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors concealer brush for this. For liner, I'm going to be trying the new Tarteist liner. So it has a smudger side on, a pencil side on one side and a liquid liner on the other. So I'm just going to be testing this out and we'll see how it goes. For lashes, I'm going to be using Huda Beauty's. These are in the style Bridget. I really like these ones because they're super wispy and pretty and girly. And I'm just taking the Duo Eyelash Adhesive, the dark tone one, to apply this. Okay, so I'm going to zoom you guys on out so we can do the rest of the fotch, and I'm going to pop on the other lash. Trying to get comfortable in this chair is the worst thing in the earth. For these beautiful Chanel bags we got going on under our eyes, I'm going to be using the Becca Cosmetics Corrector. This one is the color Peach. I think it's the best one out there, especially for a creamy consistency. And I'm using the Morphe E20 to apply it. For foundation, I'm going to be taking the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, and I'm also taking the Farsali Gold Elixir drops, and I'm going to be combining the two on the back of my hand and dabbing it out of on my face and then blending it out with a damp beauty blender. And I'm using the Finger Beauty Blender, which I'm super obsessed with. And I'm going to be trying the new Morphe Concealers. Oh, I'm so excited. They are so creamy and so beautiful. I'm using the color Oats to apply as a concealer under my eyes, on my forehead, down the center of my nose, and on my chin. And I'm actually going to try the Morphe Concealer to cream contour with. This is in the color Toffee Nut. And now I'm just going to take a beauty blender to blend this all out. I'm really impressed with how creamy it feels, and the coverage is awesome. Now, I'm not 100% sure when these are available, but if you follow me on Snapchat, I usually will tell you guys everything that's available on there, just because it's the quickest way to get in contact with you guys. And then I'm just taking this Duo Fiber brush from Morphe. This is the M404. And I don't know, I've been loving using a Duo Fiber brush to blend out concealers and stuff. Like, especially for darker concealers, I just feel like I can spread the product around a little bit better. To set the under eye, I'm going to be using Laura Mercier translucent powder. I really love translucent powders lately because they don't give you that flashback that like HD powders do. And I'm just going to be applying this with my Morphe E48 brush. And then I'm just taking MAC Give Me Sun, which is like a really pretty baked bronzer, and I'm taking my Morphe M177 brush, and I'm just laying this powder right over our cream contour. I like warmer tone contours for my skin tone just because I have a warmer base. But if you are a little bit more fair than me, then I would suggest going with a cooler tone contour. That way it doesn't look like weird or anything. I'm just taking my Morphe M459 brush and I am going to bake the sides of my contour. This is going to like clean it up, make sure it's not like muddy or anything like that. And then you guys know, I say this all the time to bake my smile lines just because I'm like super animated and I don't want that like mouth area to crease. So that's like how you kind of prevent it from creasing. So I kind of want to have like a colorful under eye. I don't know, I've been loving like a pop of color. So I'm going to take some mixtures. First I'm going to take the color Bandersnitch, which these names are like, or no, just kidding, Bandersnatch. These names are amazing. And then I'm just going to smoke out halfway on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take the color Heads Will Roll, which is a really pretty like turquoisey teal color, and I'm going to fill in the other half using my Morphe E11 brush. And then just popping on some of the Tarteist mascara. I love this mascara especially for the lower lashes because it doesn't like flake off or anything, and I feel like it separates each hair like really well. You know, it like elongates the lashes. And to like to open up my lower like waterline, I'm going to be taking the Tarte Cream White Liner, and this is the gel pot liner. And I'm taking the actual Tarte brush, and I'm just going to put this in my waterline. And this stuff is safe, like it's dermatologist tested, so you're not going to like hurt or damage your eyes by doing this. Tarte themselves actually told me that it's dermatologist tested, so that's pretty cool. For blush, I'm going to be taking the new Becca Cosmetics blushes. This is in the color Snapdragon, and I'm just taking my Dose of Colors contour brush to apply this to the apples of the cheeks. For highlight, I'm going to be taking the Skin Twinkle palette from Tarte and just applying this with my Morphe M310 fan brush. I like using fan brushes to apply highlight because I feel like it kind of blends them out a little bit nicer. And then taking the Too Faced Mr. Right brush, and I am wiping downwards so that the powder isn't going up into our contour. Just gonna, you know, get that double chin. Ugh. And then I am taking the color Ashton by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to be applying this to the lips. And to create kind of like an ombre effect, I'm going to be taking the color Naked and just applying it in the center. To finish this look off, I'm taking Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and just I'm going to spray. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It feels so good to be back to filming for you guys. And I love you. Make sure you subscribe. Leave me a comment below if you want to see more looks from the Alice in Wonderland palette. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye!